banned from Tac-City, Fullerton, California. What's up, YouTube? This is Longshot, back at it again at the prestigious Tac-City Airsoft in Fullerton, California. I'm not gonna get banned, but we are about to be a witness to somebody who is about to get banned for being a pretty much bad sportsman. So, this is essentially one of those don't do this while at your airsoft, spot, arena, place of play videos. So what essentially is going to happen, everybody gets put in this position, it's weird because this has happened to me at different airsoft venues, fields, where you get put in that spot where it's right by the kill spot. Everybody's walking by. Everybody's gonna walk by that spot, so you have to be very cautious of what you're doing, or you're gonna start catching dead bodies as they're walking by, and they're gonna be like, "What the hell, man? Why'd you light me up?" By the way, Eric, please note the sound. Yeah, that's what I was listening for when you were shooting at me, because I know you were shooting straight at my head, but I didn't hear it, so that's why I didn't call it, because I didn't get hit. Sorry. Anyways, back to the matter at hand. Yeah, so it's a principle thing, like essentially there's Mr. B. Essentially, one of the core rules of Tac-City is you have to have honor when you play. You have to play with honor, call your hits. And then another thing is don't engage in player to player contact, in the essence of, if you have a problem with another player, it's not encouraged that you go talk to that other player about your problem. You have to talk to a ref or somebody from the house about that problem to mediate, because it's kind of a known fact, when people start talking about something they have a grievance with someone else, they don't necessarily hold back, and it gets a little ugly. Enter Mr. Pink, and here we go.
You're a fucking little bitch. See, you were open for fucking ever walking around. This fool shot you on purpose. He's a fucking asshole. I saw that day. I saw that. This was a piece of shit. Crossfire my fucking ass. This fool was there's a window. He saw you crossing. He knew you were there. That was a piece of shit. Hey, recording. Fucking crossfire. That shit's ending up on YouTube. Long shots the channel. Fucking piece of shit. Grow up. Fucking idiot. That's honorless. Fucking shit.
Can't really shoot anybody, so he decided to shoot a dead guy.
Right? Because he's hiding in the back. There's a little girl hiding in the back. That guy play. It's that guy. That guy right there. He clearly saw him. I got it on camera. He's crossing through the window. Seen him all day. All day. You gotta hold your trigger. It's called trigger control, bro. That's where we're going. That's where we're going.
And that's why he got banned. He got banned because he decided to take matters into his own hands and meet me on the field and settle it like that. I didn't really care. I personally thought he was actually talking to Mr. Pink because the grievance was mostly with Mr. Pink and him. I was just backing Mr. Pink up. But since I was on the other team, I guess I was going to get the brunt of it. This is essentially the angle from... This is where Mr. Pink walked out of. This is what it would have looked like. Mr. B clearly saw him, you know. He would have clearly seen him. So... It would have been 10 times, 100 times easier if Mr. B would have just said, you know what, I'm sorry. Hey, you know, I laced you up really good. My bad, you know, I didn't mean to do that. I'll watch my fire. Boom, end of discussion. Hands down, I bet you anything, everybody would have just started telling Mr. Pink how he could have avoided it by yelling, dead man walking, or raising his gun higher or something like that. This is the angle Mr. B was playing. I had an ion mounted on my AK beta, so I'm technically a little further. But if you can see the angle right there, that's where he was seeing Mr. Pink, because he was stepping further back. I'm actually more forward. That's why I included the little shots right there. This is SWAT girl. Same night, I get placed in the same position. I friendly fired someone. Instead of turning around like a coward, hiding, or saying, you got it, why did you point your gun in the opposite direction? I step out, I expose my position, and I apologize. Like, I seriously thought the person who flashed the light went in there, they were already going blitz, toe to toe, when it was gonna stick their head out of that window, and either, if it was a face, that would be a teammate. Why would they stick their gun out? I saw the barrel. I assumed she got killed. They were taking the barrel out to sweep.
My bad! Sorry!
Even though it exposed my position, I still went out of my way to apologize. Later throughout the year, I started developing the technique of, you know, just take my life, you know. Keep playing, and I'll walk off. It would have been 10 times easier to just say you're sorry. And you know, it took me forever to put out this video because I wanted to get a shot of where I'm put in the same position he's placed. In this field, this spot where I'm pointing at, I know everybody who's gonna walk by me is a dead body. I have to be very careful of what I'm doing, of who I'm shooting, because you know, it's a dead man's alley. He was in the same spot. He had to know that every 5 seconds there's gonna be a dead person walking by. You have to watch what you're doing. And just like him, I did the same thing. Give it a couple seconds and you'll see. Except this guy was alive when I saw him. Here we go. Not 2 minutes later, see some guy running right behind the generator. Right here. I didn't know somebody else tagged him. As soon as he pops out this way, I'm ready to get him. Without even flinching, I do. What did I do? I got my forgiveness wave. That's all that was needed. Anyway, dropping the drama. Time for some team deathmatch. Running with my boy Juggernaut. This is ironically within the same set. I'm still running bands. Everybody's starting from the far end houses. Decide to look hard to the left because nobody was really covering it, and we're kind of getting flanked there all night. Start seeing a lot of people cross. Going at it.
running in your left. They're stacking up this way. Be careful.
Just heard a thunder bee. So I'm all like, hey, I got a thunder bee. Time for me to throw a thunder bee too. But it's a swing and a miss. Because it didn't pop. It just let the gas out. It's kind of a disappointment. Sorry, Eric. And just watching this footage kind of makes me feel bad because I think I tagged you about 8 times. But you can see you are aiming for my head. You are trying to get me, but I'm physically moving backwards at the time. So I think that's what changed the dynamic of your angle. Because I think right there is one. Right there's another. But I'm physically moving back. You're ducking down and moving to the back. So I think that's what threw you off on those two. You are gonna get one more off with a flashlight right now when I push up and you start to raise. And then I get you right there. Flashlight, and then you couldn't see it, but I kept playing it over and over. You got one shot off right there with that light. Sorry, bro. But by this point, I'm pretty much physically exhausted. We've already been playing a good number of sets. So I just decided to run forward and just get blitzed on. So yeah, essentially, don't do that. Don't be a jerk. If you accidentally shoot somebody, say you're sorry. Apologize. If you don't want to give away your position, then remember what they look like, and then when you go to the dead box, because you'll see each other there, apologize to that person. Go out of your way and let them know, it was an accident. You didn't really mean to do that, because yeah, nobody likes that guy. Nobody likes that guy. Remember, play with honor, play hard, and always call your hits.
Forgot my